surfaces, floor and ceiling lifts, seat elevating devices, and standing wheelchairs. To learn more about these initiatives led by SCIO to help people access the equipment they need, visit our website at sciontario.org. Thank you to our guests for sharing their experiences and expertise. I'm Tori Bowman, and we'll see you next time.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com. You're watching Rogers TV.
Hi, my name's Rob Urig.
And my name's Jamie Pettit.
And it's our pleasure to cover the Scarecrow Parade in downtown beautiful Meaford.
Downtown beautiful Meaford, and this is always a very exciting weekend because this is the big kickoff to, I'm not sure if it's still called the Big Fall Weekend, but there's certainly a lot going on in town over the next couple of days.
Absolutely. The Applecraft Harvest Show is on, and that always brings a lot of people in town. We've got a lot of activities still going on in Meaford right through, and this is celebrating, obviously, this is Meaford's 150th anniversary.
150 years young.
Absolutely. So that's really going to be a special one, and you'll find the theme of this parade, this year's parade, is the 150. So you're going to see a lot of tributes to various historic points about our fair town.
And what's really unique this year, Rob, is we actually get to do some voting as the hosts of the parade. So we're going to be voting on, is it first, second, and third of the entries this year. So we're going to have some fun with that and looking forward to the parade getting underway just very shortly. So stay with us.
Absolutely. Thank you. And looks like we're off. Well, Jamie, here's a good start here. We're going to start, obviously, today with, as always, with the Meaford Fire Department. Got pumper 311, ladder 317, and their 1938 Maple Leaf Bickle, which is always a big hit.
Bickle.
Yeah. And of course, always a good reminder to make sure you check your smoke alarms and plan your escape routes.
Yeah, always a very worthy reminder this time of year. Of course, getting set for the clocks to change probably fairly shortly.
Yes, that's true, and that's the reminder. Well, we certainly have a phenomenal evening for this as well. It was a little gray this morning. I was a bit concerned, but it looks like we're in for a great weather event.
Yeah, and I think that's becoming a bit of a theme from year to year, that there is favorable weather for the Scarecrow Parade, but also some really nice fall weather, because even though we have the parade going on this evening, like the Meaford Scarecrow invasion happens throughout September and a lot of October as well. I think up to around October 17th, I was reading that scarecrows are going to be hanging from lampposts, in business storefronts, on residential properties. So it really is worth coming down to check it out if you're out and about.
Yes, they've encouraged all the residents and businesses to try and play along and decorate their own, and we have had a lot of people in town do that, so it's really nice to see. Sparky waving at the crowd.
Sparky is always an important part of every parade. And really quite a crowd compared to about half an hour ago. People really starting to congregate on the main street in Meaford.
Yes. So yeah, they've got the 1938 Bickle. I never know what the name of they've got a great little ATV unit as well. I see just pulled in around the corner there. It's a great off-road vehicle. I'm sure they use for emergency, off-road emergency scenarios, but it's quite an amazing little machine.
Yeah, it's quite the convoy. And I see we have some scarecrows on the road as well. Smile and wave, smile and wave. And of course, the parade route, this will continue down the main street, and turn onto Trowbridge down to the Meaford Harbour Pavilion, where the rest of the fun happens this evening.
Yes. This would also be a good time to just do a reminder of exactly what the theme of today's parade is. It is Meaford's 150th anniversary. So the theme that all the participants have been asked to do is trying to pay tribute to that 150th. So you'll see a lot of things tonight that are probably historically based or ties into whether it's Meaford's ag component or the town itself. It's going to be a fun and exciting show.
And we, as the hosts, we also have to pay very close attention to the creativity, because there's going to be some judging of entries between you and I.
Yes, yeah, we are going to have a first, second, and third, which will be, hopefully people can join later down at the pavilion. There's going to be an announcement of who the winners are.
It's nice to see those old school McDonald's characters.
Yes, absolutely.
Grimace, Hamburglar, and is it Tweety Bird?
I'm not sure what that character is.
Someone's gonna correct me on that, I know.
So yeah, that was McLean Knight and Owen Dennison. They're proudly carrying the Scarecrow Parade banner. They're grade 3 students from our own Georgian Bay Community School.
Very nice.
And of course, wouldn't have a Scarecrow Parade without Mr. and Mrs. Scarecrow themselves. So please welcome them and give them high fives to the crowd. We're pleased to have also grade 6 students, Aiden Rogers, Lauren Fry, and Hayden Lindsay, who are joining in the fun. They were with that first group that were with the banner.
The familiar sound of the pipes and drums.
Yes, that would be the McLaren Pipes and Drums, Wyerton Town Band.
All the way from Wyerton.
Yeah. So interestingly, those who are brave enough to want to try that, they're welcoming new members and new students who would like to learn the pipes and drums.
Maybe they'll practice you and me for this evening.
And just in front of them, should just mention as well, that was Mayor Ross Kentner and his wife Ruth Ann in their 2004 Chrysler Sebring convertible. And once again, it's a good thing the weather cooperated tonight so they could do that.
And they are going to be followed by the 4th Canadian Division Training Center, joined by the Graybers Foresters. It's an 8-ton international for the medium support vehicle system.
Yes, and a Chevrolet 5/4 ton or the Milcott's LUVW, Light Utility Vehicle Wheel. The military does like their acronyms. So just for those as well who want to check it out, vehicles will be parked at the pavilion area for the public to look at after the parade with other displays. It's always great to see the 4th Canadian Division participate in town events. We've got a really good relationship with the range, have had for many years, and it's nice to see them participate.
Everybody's going at a really nice pace.
Except her, she's running.
Yeah.
That would be the double-step military.
She's off to somewhere important. It looks like we have the Rotary coming up.
Yeah, the Rotary, and everybody loves the old cars, and this is a 29 Ford Model A Roadster with a rumble seat. Silver, gray, black with red 19-inch wheels.
19-inch wheels.
Wow. And it's 95% originally restored. That's pretty impressive.
Very nice. Of course, accompanied by friends from the Meaford Rotary Club.
Yep.
Very active and involved group. Done a lot of good in this area for many, many, many years.
We are extremely fortunate. Our Rotary is very, very involved in our community. They do so many great things, from affordable housing apartments to doing major events like fish fries. They're just great community representatives.
And we have the radio station coming next, Light 99.3, that have really immersed themselves in this community over the past number of years. Kathleen and Rusty are in the Light 99.3 Kia Community Cruiser.
Yeah, it's amazing how many events and happening that Light 99.3 is involved in. They're here, there, and everywhere throughout Southern Georgia Bay. So they want to wish congratulations to the Scarecrow Invasion and the Family Festival. So I think, once again, we're very fortunate. A community of our size that actually has its own FM radio station, kind of a luxury. So we're very fortunate to have them in our community.
They're all decked out, the appropriate theme of scarecrows, and looks like a birthday celebration, you think?
The Meaford Skating Club. Yeah, this group was founded in the early 70s. It's dedicated to promoting figure skating and recreational ice sports for skaters of all ages and abilities, from beginner to competitive. The athletes, with the focus of enhancing skating skills, sportsmanship, and building lasting friendships. Pretty apropos, because I guess the ice is going to be going in soon, which will end up giving a nod to the Meaford Knights, which you actually, our hockey team, which you will actually see a little later in the parade.
Excellent.
Excellent. So, look at all those scarecrows.
Love the costumes, love the face paint.
Oh, well. I've got to give a special nod to this because I've got a pretty close relationship. This is Christmas on the Bay,
Okay.
And that's Georgie. Georgie the Christmas Gnome, and this year sponsored and being chauffeured by Straw Hats Renovations. So, and there's going to be a special concert, the Beyond 150 Spirit of Inclusion Sesquicentennial. Everybody trips over that word.
Sesquicentennial.
So that's going to be happening before Christmas is on the Bay, which is literally only 55 days away. So
Kind of scary when you think of it in that sense.
yeah, we'll be down here for another parade then.
Of course, everybody knows that a parade is never complete without the participation of the Shriners.
Yeah, the Ramoka Shrine Club. They help children through the Shriners Hospital with orthopedic conditions, burns, spinal cord injuries, and cleft lip and palate.
When you give to Shriners Hospitals, you can be assured that you're making a difference in a child's life. They provide care regardless of a family's ability, support those children in the families.
So do you think they draw lots to guess who drives the cool little cars?
Names in a hat.
You gotta think that everybody's gotta want to do that?
Or names in a cone, whatever it is they wear on their heads.
Oh yeah, the Fez? Was that what it is?
With the fez, yes.
And kudos to all of the people who work behind the scenes to get the downtown ready for this. You know, we certainly have a lot of municipal staff that are, do a great job in adorning the downtown, and
a ton of volunteers and help manning the streets. It's brilliant.
Here we have Crime Stoppers. They pay cash rewards between $50 and $2,000 for anonymous tip information that helps solve crimes. And that ain't hay. Remember, crime doesn't pay, but Crime Stoppers does.
Yeah, and I'm going to give a little shout out to Crime Stoppers here, because I know that as an organization, they're trying to raise funds. They're They're literally, getting pretty tight.
Yeah, there's been a lot of media coverage about that as of late.
Yeah, we really need this organization in our communities because they do a lot of good and help stop crime, or at least help the police. So if you can, please support your local Crime Stoppers. They're a valuable asset.
Got the tunes cranked, windows down, smiles and waves and cheers and applause.
Yep, and next is going to be somebody you want to be cruising in, actually, from the Jerry File Bayside Chrysler, who has a selection of new and used vehicles to choose from. Or stop into the service department where they can service all makes and models.
We give them a call. They're always happy to help. Jerry File Bayside Chrysler.
Nice looking truck.
It is.
Nice looking scarecrow on the side of the truck. And I love the name of this next entry here.
Yes.
Bogner Boogies, like it's 1950.
Yeah, the Bogner Community Center has come a long way. They're known for their incredible dance floor and community events. In celebration of Meaford's 150, Bogner will be turning back time to the 50s and 60s on October 19th with a rock and roll dance party like no other.
For more details, you can always visit their website and events page, bognercommunitycenter.ca.
There it is. And there's the 150th theme, celebrating Meaford's 150th, past, present, and future. Again, this is there's a little dancing going on in the street. This is another one of those ones that they do a great deal of good. They do an amazing fireworks show. They do a number of great dinners out there. They have a formal breakfast. Kudos to all the people in the Bogner Community Center Committee who does such a great job.
And it's really nice to see that we have participation from places within the municipality, like Bogner. I know like a lot of these floats and entries come from like the town of Meaford itself, but it's really nice to see that we're kind of expanding a little and having some others participate as well.
Yes, because it's really important to remember that the municipality, a lot of people think of Meaford as the town, but the municipality has Leith and Annan and Bogner and all of our rural neighbors that are such a big part of our community. So yeah, it's very important to point that out.
And we have Home and Community Support Services Grey Bruce coming up next.
Yes, HCSS Grey Bruce provides services to seniors and adults with disabilities to prolong independent living and enhance quality of life.
They actually have a day-away program here in Meaford and also provide transportation, Meals on Wheels, friendly visiting. They do housekeeping and overnight respite across Grey Bruce.
Yeah, it's again, Meaford, we tend to be, we skew a little older, so services like these are very valuable in our community. And HCSS is a great solution for many people.
Scarecrows, I like that. This is a neat looking...
Yes, the Red Door.
A saloon theme, yeah.
Yeah. Here's the year's Best Service Award winners. The Red Door is a local music spot with the best burger and wings in Meaford. Always having fun, it's where the locals call their second home.
Have you tried the burgers?
I have. Their wings and burgers are great. They have a great little patio as well. It's out just off they have two patios, one in front and one off to the side. So as long as the weather holds, it's a great place to go in. And,
yeah, it's often really busy when I drive by there.
Yeah, it's a very popular location.
I think vintage sums it up.
Yes.
1956 Mercury Monterey.
Yes. Owned by Roy Williams of Meaford, obviously proudly displaying this beauty. Again, Meaford loves its old cars. We have a
room
number
in the
of
back seat there.
Yeah, those were the days when you could you could seat about 6, 7 or 8 people in those cars. And I will say 56 was a really good year for some of us.
I'll take your word for it.
I don't remember it. I was born that year, so I'm not going to take full credit for everything that happened.
And as you were saying earlier, here come the Knights.
Yes, these players are from all around the world, and they compete in the Greater Metro Hockey League. Remember, everyone, that the home opener is October 17th at 7:30 p.m. against the Durham Roadrunners. So come on out and support your local Knights. And I have to add as well that these guys are, again, great community contributors. When they do the Christmas on the Bay market in the winter, these guys actually come and volunteer to set up all of the stalls and everything. So they really kind of give back to the community.
Go Knights.
I'm not sure what Scarecrow theme music really is, so I guess anything worked.
Well, I think we've heard a few different genres.
We went from the 50s and 60s right up, obviously, now to the...
To 2024.
And this is an entry by Knowles Eves.
Knowles Eves Truck and Trailer. Owner and operator John Knowles leading the way, accompanied by his family.
Now, with the autumn leaves falling and rain and snow on its way, it's crucial that your home is well protected from the elements. Call John today for a free quote for cleaning, installation, or replacement of your eaves trough system. Need eaves? We got her.
We got her. Here's some more pipes and drums coming down the road.
Yep, and they're preceded by Chic Hair Boutique, who offers a relaxing professional salon atmosphere for the whole family.
Offering specialized coloring techniques, foils, haircuts for women, men, and children. And they're open 5 days a week and offer evening and weekend appointments.
I hear they're really good. Sadly, I cannot partake in their services.
Well, the way things are going in my world, pretty soon I'm in the same boat, Rob.
And next is Bobby's Play School. This is a long-standing fixture in Meaford.
Absolutely.
They're a licensed child care facility providing care in our community for over 28 years.
Bobby's Play School is employed with passionate educators watching our future community leaders grow. And they're having a lot of fun.
I was going to say, that looks like fun. And our second pipe band, the Beaver Valley Pipes and Drums. Go ahead.
I was just going to say they're led by drum major Karen Fair, pipe major Ewan Bruce, and lead drummer Garth Wilson.
Yeah, they've been playing in the local area since being formed in 1960.
The band teaches both bagpipes and Highland drumming to all ages. So if you are interested or have a little one that might be interested, you can contact the band through their Facebook page. Again, that's Beaver Valley Pipes and Drums.
You ever think you'd like to give the bagpipes a go?
I would give. There are so many different musical instruments I want to try out, and yeah, pipes and drums has to be on the list.
I'm not sure I could do it justice, but I would love to try it. So the Beaver Valley Fair Ambassador this year is Lindy Kingston from Meaford, and she's joined by the Junior Fair Ambassador Eva Hindle from Thornbury. They're both avid volunteers in the community, and they attend events throughout the year. I will give a special shout out to Lindy. She's actually on our municipal pump storage advisory committee. So she's our youth member. So talk about youth being involved in the community in a big way. She's a great representative.
Very nice. And here we have something to crow about. It all began with the pioneers settling in beautiful Meaford. Now it's 150 years later and still counting. The Scarecrows pay tribute to the pioneers, our ancestors who started it all. Now there's something to crow about. And they want to say happy birthday, Meaford, and many more to come.
That's a great quote.
That is a
That is
beautiful.
a very great quote. I love that.
Isn't that a Bonnie Raitt song? Let's give them something to crow about.
And they're followed by the students from our own Georgian Bay Community School. Go Thunder. So at that school, they represent from JK right up to grade 12. And this group is headed up by teacher Sarah Ratcliffe. A lot of great young scarecrows in that crowd.
You just know that a lot of thought went into those costumes. And that really speaks volumes to the appeal of the Scarecrow Invasion and the Scarecrow Invasion Parade. I mean, here we are Friday evening, and that's quite a turnout.
It is. It's been a great turnout, and you're right. And the kids love it. It's really nice to see such a huge turnout of kids because everybody loves the scarecrows, but special place in their hearts for the kids for it.
Participation Lodge Grey Bruce coming up next.
Yes, and they love Meaford. They want to wish Meaford a happy birthday.
Who doesn't love Meaford?
Only the people that don't know about it, apparently.
You're a counselor, so you better be careful how you answer that question.
We love it here. Got to get our official slogan in there somewhere.
There you go. Yeah, a lot of thought and detail went into this float.
And that's followed by the Royal LePage Locations North. Everybody wants a little slice of Meaford, and you can discover the beauty of Meaford with Royal LePage's Locations North. Their expert agents are your local guides to finding your dream home in this picturesque town.
So whether it's charming waterfront properties or cozy countryside retreats, they're there for you to make your real estate journey unforgettable. Welcome home to Meaford with Royal LePage Locations North.
Sticking with the youth theme, and that's going to be followed by our own Georgian Bay Coyotes. They're a great middle distance track club with runners age 7 and up.
So this track club currently calls the Meaford Track on Aiken Street their home base, and they compete in minor track association races and Athletics Ontario races. Currently, they have over 70 registered runners, and they really have some amazing accomplishments regionally.
Absolutely.
And beyond, provincially as well.
Yes.
Runners do very well.
They've won many, many awards, and yeah, they have a great membership.
What? So
this is Stewart's Towing Gallybaggers. You want to maybe explain what that is?
Gallybagger. So apparently that's synonymous with scarecrow?
Apparently, yes, because I'm glad we had to look that up because coming in, I had never heard that term before.
Yeah, I kind of thought it was, like, what if you call someone a gallybagger? Is that a bad thing?
Not in Meaford. So they're here to celebrate Meaford's 150th as well. And
Oh, look at those pumpkin faces on the hay bales.
really well done. And they would like to say that their friendly crows are here to help you with all your needs.
Mm-hmm. They provide the castle. Your children will have hours of fun.
There. Now, I don't know whether that was, hopefully that's intentional. That was Scarecrow in the middle of the road?
Which way was the scarecrow walking?
Uh-oh. So they're followed by, that's a loud horn. They're followed by our own Meaford Theatre Company.
Volunteer community theater troupe that performs at the Woodford Hall.
Yeah, they have many shows throughout the year. This is the cast and crew of the upcoming show Looking by Norm Foster, which will be taking place November 28th, 29th, 30th, and December 6th, 7th, and 8th.
They're actually joined by members of the youth theater program. You can purchase tickets at Craig Gallery or online 3common.com. That's the number 3, common.com/Meaford Theater Company.
Yeah, they do some great productions out there, and they do get youth involved a lot, which is really good to see. They're the kind of a training ground for youth in our community for theater. So we're going from the youth corps to, this tends to be kind of a little bit of an older group, but our own pickleball club. And of course, this float does cover 150 years of Meaford's.
I was going to ask, is that 150 years of pickleball? But I don't know. How long has pickleball been around?
You know what? That's a very good question. I'm not going to talk. And there you go. There's the pickleball club serenading the crowd. But their float was a mixture and a twist showing a Meaford birthday ball by creating moving scene traveling through our lovely town involving characters, service personnel, and clubs who have been invited to our 150-year birthday ball.
It's a great time to say a huge thank you to those who work tirelessly protecting us from the dangers, providing health care, education, and clubs for providing fitness and fun to all ages.
And of course, you couldn't have a Scarecrow parade without the Scarecrow Kazoo Band.
What are they going to be playing for us tonight?
Well,
this motley musical crew was formed back in 2007 to support the community and promote Meaford Scarecrow Family Festival today.
Yes, they're now under the baton of musical director Jen Burak, and their talents know no bounds.
Not only do they do kazoo, they sing and move and groove with percussion. Definitely a fan favorite when they perform around town.
They absolutely are. And they're at all the events at Meaford. I'll give them credit because it doesn't matter if it's the dead of winter or the heat of summer, they're out there in those great costumes just serenading the crowd. They are. No, I think Jen Burak's the local musician who's also with the Georgia Pacific. She does an amazing job, and I think she's really up their game. And of course, bringing up the rear and keeping us safe is the OPP. We always like to thank them for keeping our community safe, and they also participate in a lot of our community events, and they're always there to help us with education and community safety.
Friendly faces of safety and support. Definitely.
Wow, that looks like a wrap on another great year.
Yeah, it's always it always goes by so quickly, but very entertaining. And as usual, everybody headed down to Meaford Harbor for the rest of the night, which is going to be a whole slew of activities for the entire family to enjoy. Food and fun and just lots of, camaraderie.
Yeah, and special kudos and thanks to all the really hardworking community members who work so hard to put together these floats and to participate in this parade, and they're a real testament to our community, and we appreciate what they do.
It's been a ton of fun.
This program is brought to you by Ignite TV. Now you're in command. Visit Rogers.com for more details.
Connect with us by visiting our website or email us at comments@rogerstv.com. This is Rogers TV.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome inside the Harry Lumley Bayshore Community Centre for tonight's Ontario Hockey League game between the Owen Sound Attack and the visiting London Knights. Do not let the London Knights record fool you at 1-3. This is a much different version of the London Knights we're going to see here tonight against an Owen Sound Attack team that has played very well through the early beginnings of this new regular season. Let's take a look now at keys to victory for both these teams, starting with the London Knights, and they are getting some firepower back tonight. Reigning OHL MVP Easton Cowan back from Leafs camp. Oliver Bonk, Denver Barkey back from Flyers camp. They will all make their regular season debut here tonight.